Dark Rose Valkyrie on the PS4. This is a research stream. This game was by Idea Factory. I've actually played more of these games than I thought. I want to say they did that. I don't remember. I think it was called Omega Quintet. I think it was called. It was a PS4 game that I played a while ago. It was a research stream about Pop Idol, you know, Jim, basically. And I played. I have Spectral Force 3 lying around here on the Xbox 360. I'll get around to that eventually. You know, it is. It's in my backlog, like everything. And I played a couple of PSP games from Idea. Idea Factory is a weird company because apparently their stories are crap. Agora Stories, I think, is another one of their games. Apparently their stories are garbage and just really bad anime. You know, anime trash, it's usually called. But their mechanics are actually kind of interesting because they have this fascination with giving every character in every single one of their games like a dozen different attack skills. And they have like massive hit point counters like this. So all of their games are like that throw massive numbers at you. It's like Sephiroth. When you first see Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII, and he swings his sword once and does 99,000 damage. It's like a bunch of all the characters seem to have Ultima spells worth of damage. And they all seem to have a massive amount of hit points. They all have a massive amount of attack points. So this isn't a game like Final Fantasy 1 where you're like your attacks and your enemies' attacks all do like double-digit damage. No. This is not like that. This is a game that literally dumps like a dozen things on you and says, "Here, roll some dice, kids." I need to play more Idea Factory games because apparently they're not particularly good, but they're always kind of intriguing in terms of their... I guess it's like in terms of how much complexity they seem to present the player. You could argue that the illusion of complexity, as opposed to something like, you know, Dragon Quest, which literally gives you basically 2 or 3 ways to interact with anything that's meaningful, and all the other means of interaction are kind of worthless. This game is the opposite. It dumps you in, like, the first combat that we're going to do in this game is like the first battle sequence 20 hours into a Final Fantasy game. It's absurd. But if you're like me and you've played like hundreds of Japanese RPGs, then this is probably not too out of the ordinary. But this is not a game for RPG noobs because the game asks a lot of you in terms of how to manage your choices. The game dumps a bunch of choices on you in combat. We're going to see that in a second. We're going to skip this because, like I said, this is a research stream, so we're going to skip a lot of this nonsense. We're just going to go right to the fight. Here we are in the open area. Press the X button here and we can go right back. We can go right back to this main area, but we're just going to deploy. Here on the Ichinomiya. Okay. Okay. So here's the dungeon crawling section of the game. As you probably can't see this because I'm recording at 30 frames per second. The frame rate's actually kind of terrible. I want to say it's in the 20s. So this is a budget game, like most Idea Factory games are. I don't think anyone's surprised. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, you see the map. Confirm help topics. In the field, character movement is controlled with the left stick. Camera rotation controlled with the right stick. Camera zoom is R2 or R2. Once you can view the surrounding area with RL1. Okay. Press the square button to attack enemies in the overworld, kind of like Star Ocean 4, I want to say. Star Ocean Last Hope lets you do that. Valkyrie Profile lets you do that. I think Final Fantasy 12 lets you do that too. It's been a while. But yeah, a lot of these games had like dungeon crawling with enemies that appear. You can avoid the enemies that appear in the dungeon areas here in this game. But if you want to get the initiative during an attack, you have to use your sword button. Super Neptunia RPG did the same thing, and Division did the same thing. So. Restart points. Various points in the field and dungeons are restart points. They're marked with, green symbols on the mini-map. You can travel to other restart points, exit from the dungeon, or return to the military base. Destinations will differ for restart points in the field or in the dungeon. For the field, you can move to other field points or the Ichinomiya base. Excuse me, Ichinomiya, yeah, I was right. In the dungeons, you can move to points within the dungeon or exit the dungeon altogether. In addition, you may move to other points from save points but you cannot select a save point as a destination. So basically, if you're in a save point, you can't move to another save point, but you can move to other restart points or waypoints. Which sounds interesting. That sounds like a really interesting way to do traversal. So I'm curious how this game handles exploration. Is this on the mini-map? There's an exclamation mark on this mini-map here. Let me see what's going on. Here we go. Yeah, there's a... You see this mini-map right here? There's an event point. Can I rotate this? Apparently not. I don't have to, really. As long as I know which way is north. So that red symbol right here, that red rose symbol right here, that's where we started, the military base. We have a restart point right here in green, the little green diamond right there. And we have that event point, which is the red exclamation mark inside the box. So let's head inside here. We're not gonna return here. I'm curious to know where the save points are. There's also a blue icon here on this mini map. There it is, right there. Examine. It's a treasure chest. Marks. I guess marks are our currency. Used to be a mark because I used to hang with Easy. There's a... Can't get through here. There are also red dots on the screen. Those are enemies, so make your point. I can't get through here. Janky AF. Look at that. Squeeze through. What do you know? How do I zoom out? Like press L1 and R1. Okay, so I can see the, that's cute. That's the overhead view. Junk parts. We got crafting in this game. You can see the enemies over there in the distance. They're also the red dots on my mini-map. So as soon as I leave the road, that seems to be where the mini-map is. There's a safe point over there in the distance. We don't want to overdo it, so let's see if he saw me. So I have to get past those enemies to get to the save point. So I won't go over there yet. Because those enemies are pretty fast once they spot you. Like I said, this is a research stream, so you get a chance to see the combat. I lost one of my party members in the first fight we did, so apparently the combat's harder than I thought. Difficulty, you're on hard. Because we're not scared. There is an easy mode though, so fair enough. Mission rewards are reduced, earn points to the battle results screen are also increased, so it makes grinding a bit easier. I have some experience with RPGs, so I'm ready. Now I recommend a difficulty for the first playthrough. Yeah, I think the main problem is that you might have to grind more because you get fewer points after a battle. I'm also worried that the enemies might hit harder because the game gives you so many options when you first start the game. Sounds like a bad idea. So basically, I can't go. Well, I can go to the event point. So I feel like I can try that. Wait, what? Oh, this game's on a clock. Are the enemies tougher at night? I don't know. Where are the enemies here? Whoop, yeah. Much harder enemies at night. In fact, the frame rate just died. Yeah, it sounds like trouble. Let me not mess with those giant dragons. Let me keep going in this direction, because there's a treasure chest over on the right. Right over here. Can't get there. Maybe it's around here. Maybe it's around the corner. Yep, there it is. Okay. I've been skipping the story in case you're wondering. Don't remember it being particularly impressive. You know, anime tropes. Like Valkyria Chronicles, it's basically, you know... I guess I don't want to say it's fascist cosplay. It's cosplay. It's you know, it's military boarding school cosplay, I guess. Although I guess it's no different than a lot of Japanese school uniforms, I suppose. What's this about? I can't go this way. They've sealed it off. Yeah, the game mentioned that there are these yellow lines that limit your progress. Check out database. Help. Here we go. Battle. Yeah, we'll talk about battles later. Basic controls. Yeah, whatever. I don't worry about that. So backlog screens. You can see what's already been said. Skip will fast forward the event's progress. There are skippable cutscenes, that's fine. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. Let's see. Field. Not terribly useful. The abilities become more powerful in higher difficulty settings. And the EXP and marks you earn will decrease. But you will earn more rewards for missions, okay. So maybe I get fewer experience points when I defeat an enemy, but when I complete an actual mission, I get more experience. So I guess I get more experience back up. So grinding is less valuable, but missions are more valuable. I guess that's okay. I've played enough RPGs that I should be keeping track of whether or not that's a useful, mechanic or not. Okay, we're not gonna. I don't want to pick a fight with these guys, so I'm gonna wait till daytime. What's the clock? Is the clock right there on the top left-hand corner of the screen? Because there's that blue bar. That might determine the time. I guess we're halfway through the nighttime, I guess. Like I said, I'm not going to pick a fight with these large dragons. I've already died. I've died in the day against the regular mobs. I don't think I want to press my luck against these guys. Okay, so we have a restart point here. Raindrop Plaza. This looks like a PS3 game with all these tiny dungeon areas. You have to load the next one. Hey, it's daytime already. What do you know? I figured the tutorial would have explained how time advances while exploring these dungeons. It's weird. I'm not going to go too deep in it.
タイとしての初任務とはいえ、皆元気で怪我のないように、かつガンガン移行的な。
隊長、もしかして緊張してます？
そんなことはない。思うんだが。
That's me, Asahi.
期待された最新鋭部隊の隊長としての初任務。本人も知らないうちに力が入っている。みたいな感じでしょうかね。
まあまあ、その辺にしてあげなよ、お嬢さんたち。
Hey,
初めては誰でも緊張するもんさ。なあ、隊長。
言い回しに微妙なものを感じるが、フォローはありがたく受け取っておくよ。では改めて、特殊部隊ワルキューレ、出撃！
了解！
Okay. Activate when you approach the point. Okay, we have an event coming up. Yeah, so don't approach the icon until until you're ready to get into a fight. Attack from behind, danger. Pressing square within dungeons or the field symbol. Now they tell me how to do these dungeon attacks. These symbol attacks. They're basically their sword attacks. The enemy is hit with a symbol attack, an assault attack will occur. Now in advance for the party in battle. So yeah, last remnant did that. You know it is. Firstly, if you couldn't land a symbol attack or the enemy touched you from behind, a battle is in a danger state. You know, favor for the party. Yeah, that's fine. As days pass, the phase of the moon will change. There's a set cycle for the changing of the moon's phase. Yet another mechanic they threw in here. The moon phase will affect the appearance of enemies. Rare enemies will appear on the full moon field. You know, new moons in the dungeons. Oh, okay. That's cute. So if the dungeon's dark, so I guess if it's dark outside and you're inside a dungeon, rare enemies appear. And in the field, it's outside, so if it's well lit, you can see rare enemies, I suppose. I guess that makes sense. Full moon outside, dark new moon inside. Okay. Lost items exist within dungeons and on the field. You can receive items marked from finding lost items. There are different kinds of lost items. To obtain them. No conditions for normal lost items. To find secure lost items, you'll need their items resonance level. You say it's the resonance level, and they will increase your obtain resonance device. Yeah. See, yeah, some people's eyes are already glazing over because Dragon's Quest didn't make you do any of this stuff. I understand. I could totally understand. But this is immediately more interesting to me than Dragon's Quest because it's giving me so much crap. I'm like, okay. Like they literally threw a spreadsheet at me and they say, hey, here's everything you need to learn. Get good, I guess. Awesome. Like I said, it's a research stream. I'll just keep fighting until I die, and then I'll lower the difficulty level if I have to. I'm willing to learn. You know. protection level to acquire them. The breath of acquiring them will differ between the field and the dungeon as well, so be careful. Jeez. In dungeons, it's not going to display when you're lost on, but if your detection level. Oh, wow! They got all kinds of mechanics in this game. Pick it up using the X button if level is too low, you will not be a requirement. The only examiner mark will be left. In field, you can use search to look for lost items by pressing X. If a lost item is in the search range, the mark. Jeez, it's just out in the field, huh? The item can be examined if you have the proper detection level, otherwise the mark will be left. Re-examine these areas once the proper detection level is reached. Wow! They're going deep into this game, I guess. I can only display on the minimap. I can only display what's acquired. Lots of only appear during the day or night as well. Addition, there's a day-night cycle that matters in this game, as you just saw. Addition, new lost items will appear as the story progresses. So make dungeons. Yeah. Cute. Each enemy has a guard gauge. It lowers when the enemy... We're not even in a fight yet. They're throwing a bunch of stuff at you already. It lowers the enemy receives damage when the guard gauge depletes. Yes, that, so there are 2 meters on each enemy. The regular red HP bar and the green guard bar. When the enemy receives damage, when the gauge depletes, a guard break occurs. Allows for various pursuit attacks to occur. Okay. If you attack during a guard break, an EX attack will occur depending on the situation. An additional pursuit attack is possible. Special skill weapons in order to use counter attack will be unleashed. When defeating an enemy in a guard break state, breakover will occur. Breakover occur. Your additional XP and marks. Okay. So the idea is to weaken an enemy. Is to weaken the enemy enough so that when you break their guard, you can defeat them while their guard is broken. So you get more experience and gold when you do that. Marks are currency, I guess. Special drop is received, not table of normal defeat efforts. Okay. So you have, if you want special drops, you have to defeat them with a guard break, or when their guard is broken. Central filling Chimera file information will be acquired for analysis. So you have to grind enemies to complete certain analysis missions. Lord, reduced guard gauge will be restored when the enemy icon reaches the top of the tactical weight gauge, and any guard break stats will also be canceled. I was playing Ease 8 last year, and I'm like, okay, this seems kind of okay, not that deep. This game is dumping so much stuff on you right off the bat, dude. If you attack during a guard break, a side attack may occur where the rear guard character performs it. Okay. No, okay. Side attack has a certain probability of occurring. The probability of occurrence increases with the Vanguard's TP. Well, up 100% of the time when 3 TP. What? Where's the T? Is the TP that number right there? Yes, okay. So there's a number right. So if you look at the character profile on the left-hand side of the screen, the higher your TP, the higher the chance of side attacks activating. So I guess that 2 right there next to that character's face, I guess that's the TP. Okay, so how do we gain TP? I guess you're not going to tell me. This game came with a manual, didn't it? It's not a very good manual. Yep, it came with a crappy folded insert. 11 inches by 4 inches. So it's a 3-way folded insert. It's not even a full manual. It just shows what all the buttons do. And it shows you how to do remote play with the PlayStation Vita. Right. Maybe this was also released on the Vita, which I doubt. Let me check the date. 2017. Not unreasonable. So I guess this game came out the same year as Horizon Zero Dawn. Like the side attack by using attack during a guard break. There's a chance of additional. Okay, well, like the side attack by using attack. There's a chance of additional attack where all rear guard members attack at once. Rear guard character must be set with the person attacking. I don't know what set. I don't know what those words mean. A rear guard character must be set with the person attacking. What does that mean? I'm starting to see why people don't like this game if they've even played it. There are two types of additional attacks: a single target attack that targets one enemy, and an all target. I thought Resonance of Fate was a terrible tutorial. I'm gonna need to do a tutorial on this game if it doesn't suck. I'm gonna make my own tutorial video for this game. Two types of additional attacks: a single target attack that uses one enemy, and an all target attack that targets all enemies. Each can be selected with triangle and what? You can also cancel the activation. Okay, so you'll see a prompt, I guess. So if you want to attack if you want to focus your attack on one enemy, or if you want to attack the entire mob, I guess. Probability of additional attacks happening also increases with the attacking character, but even with 3 TP, it will not be 100%. Also, if it occurs along with the side attack, it will activate after the side attack. Okay, fine. Again, I'm reading the tutorial, and half of this stuff doesn't make any sense. So I guess I'll just have to keep playing. As uniforms, like the uniform characters wear provided damage reduction effect. Uniforms possess a durability level which decreases as you take damage in battle. When durability decreases, so it's the damage reduction effect. So, what was that game, Caladrius Blaze, where it's like, yeah, the chick shirts get ripped off. But in this game, apparently, everyone's clothes can be damaged, and apparently, that's actually based on your armor. So there's an armor durability system, I guess. Which makes sense. When durability decreases, cost of destruction occurs, and the uniform becomes tattered. When durability is lower than a certain amount, it will be partially destroyed. When at 0, it will be partially... Okay. You can repair your uniform's durability with the repair option in the development room. Okay. Let's increase durability by using strength. So more mechanics on top of mechanics. Uh-oh. Yeah, we have in the dungeon now. So this is the restart point. We can pick a fight with these guys. I didn't know it was daytime already. Gimme. Okay, I got something. I couldn't even see it. I'm just gonna avoid these guys for now. I got a knot cord. Press the right stick to rotate the camera behind you. Oop. Keep going, keep going. I'm just avoiding everyone for now to see what happens. Oh, I got a resonance gem. Is that what that is? I can't acquire the resonance gem. Fantastic. That's a secure lost item. So again, here's another question for our tutorial. Why can't I grab this? Dungeons. Let's see, there are times of, yeah, whatever. Lost items. Here we go. You can retrieve, there are different kinds of lost items. There are certain conditions to obtain. Oh, okay. There are no conditions to obtain normal lost items, which are the blue spheres. To find secure lost items, you will need the item's resonance level. So I need to be a resonance level 1 to grab this green gem right here. I am resonance level 0, apparently. So how do I know what resonance level I am? Okay. Where is the resonance level explained? Huh? Lost items too. Let's keep going. Okay. There it is. I think the resonance level, there it is. Again, why isn't this on the first lost item tutorial box? That's where the word resonance level is explained. Detection, level 0. So the blue magnifying glass is detection. The purple resonance. The purple meter is resonance. The yellow icon is smashing. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to spend several days playing this game to make sense of it. That's why I'm playing it. That's why I'm playing. I'm not going to be making too many loud noises when I try to play this game. See, I'm level 0 and everything. How do I increase that resonance level? I have no idea. Maybe when my experience level goes up? I have no idea. Maybe I can grab that flower. I mean, I always have a soft spot for dungeons that aren't really dungeons. Okay, missed. Can't grab this one yet. Nope. We're not going to defeat the Chimera, obviously. So this is north. Yeah, these dungeons are just, it's just a big old park with, animals in it. This looks like Central Park, basically. Do you see me? Can't tell. Yes, there's a frog over there. Feel clear. Frog over there. I got lots of frogs over here. So I can get around the spider. I'm not fighting anyone yet. I will later. Not now. If I can avoid it. Whoop, he saw me. He saw me. Darn it, wow. Almost got me. There's an event over there, so don't go over there. There's an event. Is that a save point? Yes, it is. Holla at your boy. Okay, so we died. I died here, so I'm just gonna skip. I died there, so I'm just gonna skip that. So we got a ground zero save, a start of the dungeon save, and a breadcrumb save, which is what I'm making now. I'm not gonna move to a point yet. Let me see if I can actually. So this moves me to the first waypoint, or we can just escape. So we're not gonna do that yet. So we saved our game, so now we can actually get into a fight and mess around. We're not gonna pick a fight with the boss yet, because that's what the event meter is probably about. So I somehow avoided those frogs. I kind of feel good about avoiding them, for now anyway. See if I can go over here. Here's the event, so we want to go that way. Okay, first avoiding frogs. The camera won't stay put though, so I have to keep that in mind, because it's always rotating to behind my character's shoulder, so that's kind of weird, but it means I have to keep monitoring the camera so that it doesn't wander. Okay, so now I've saved my game, we can get the rest of these lost items. Like I said, I don't mind, again, it lets me explore at my own pace. Whoops, they got me from behind. Danger! Danger! Okay, okay, we only have 2 guys to fight. Okay, there's a meter over there on the left-hand side of the screen. It's slowly advancing like in Grandia. I think if you can hold down the R1 button, it goes faster. So you can hold the button down if you want to advance time a lot more quickly. Yeah, now, again, the game doesn't explain any of this. So I can just set it for all auto. We can just do that. Like I said, this is a research stream, so let's practice. Attack. Yeah, who's going to attack next? So you see there on the left-hand side of the screen, the timeline? Oh, okay, so I guess that determines what kind of attack I'm doing. So X is for a regular level 1 attack. When that character's icon reaches the red level 1 icon, we can use level 1 attack. If we press the triangle button, we'll do a level 2 attack. So her attack meter will have to advance to level 2 before we can strike. There's also an attack level 3, which means we go all the way up to the purple meter, level 3. So the idea is that we can wind up a stronger attack, or we can just press the X button to attack more quickly. Which seems interesting. Which character should we choose? Well, if you look at the timeline on the left-hand side of the screen, that's B, that's A. So they're both going to attack at the same time, I guess. So let's see if we can kill one of them. Let's press square for her.
Yosh!
And you see her meter is charging up the attack she's going to perform. So she's not going to do a level 1 attack. She's not going to do a level 2 attack. So when her icon reaches that purple meter up top, she'll be ready to go. Now we're going to do a regular attack with him. Let's do an attack 2. Triangle. Attack. Let's do a level 1 attack with her. Someone already lost some health. Okay, we're fine in terms of health. X. We're going to do an X attack on that enemy right there. Yep, she attacked right away, see? Okay, so now we got, what do we want to do? Let's do a charge attack. I don't even know what a charge attack is, frankly. But we're going to do it on him. Got a guard break, and we killed the enemy. So now, since the enemy was already... Okay, so I think we overkilled the enemy. Okay, see that enemy's going to attack now. Okay, so we're fine. So we're going to get a chance to attack. Yep, all four of us are going to get a chance to attack and finish the dude off. So let's do a level 1 attack, X. Miss. Half his energy is down, so we're just going to use regular attacks to finish him off. We're going to use level 1 attacks to finish him off. So I guess it's kind of like Chrono Cross. Regular attack. He's almost dead. Guard break, and we're gonna kill him. Yep, guard break, and here's your break over. This is over. So we should get a special drop for each enemy we killed because we broke their guard before we killed them. Or we killed them while they were in a guard break state. So we basically broke their guard, stunning them, which meant we were able to do stronger attacks. We killed them when his guard was broken. We might be getting a special drop, I don't know. Since we got bonus experience. So watch this, we're gonna get a level up. So let's go for the first dude. He's got sticky thread.
Tsuyoku natta.
Asahi. So we can choose what we want to level up. Again, this is what I'm talking about. So check out the bottom right hand corner of the screen where it says base stat melee will be increased. This will affect melee attacks. Go a bit lower, it says stamina. Base stat stamina will be increased. This will affect defense, max weight, status effect resistance, and HP upgrades. Which I might do. I want my HP to level up more quickly, I suppose. Wisdom will be increased. This will affect special attacks and AP gauges when leveling up. You know, attack points, or action points, I want to say. Firearm. This will affect range attacks. Skill will affect all attack types, accuracy, rapid fire rate, critical hit rate, and HP recovery amount. I'm very curious about that. There's also an S over here. I have no idea what that means. There's an S over there. Oh, that means I get a new skill. See on the right-hand side of this firearm row, there's a next to the number 9 it says S. So if I press right on the D-pad, it says I'm going to acquire a skill if I increase that one. We'll save that for later. Agility. This will affect evasion and speed. So I'll tell you what. Let's keep it simple for now. Cost. How do I know how many? Okay, usable says 3. So I have 3 points that I can use to level up one of these abilities, one of these attributes. But each of these attributes costs 2 of these 3 usable skill points in order to level it up. Fine, so we'll just pick one. We're going to raise that by 1, because that's all we can do. Can we decrease any of these? No, we can only increase it for now. So we can press left and right to decide if we want to increase stamina or not. And you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, it says that my defense is going up by less by about 1% at best. It's going up by a minuscule amount. See? And my current max weight is increasing by literally 1 unit or whatever. Not gonna overthink it. Again, I'll play dumb if the game forces me to play smart. X. Okay, so we're good. So these enemies aren't that strong. The enemies out in the grass at the save point outside the city, those are a lot stronger. Those are the guys that killed me. So the game wanted me to go here first, so I messed that up. I went the wrong way, basically. How's our timeline looking, by the way? Does time even advance when you're inside a dungeon? Apparently not. But I like how you can unfog the map, so this seems interesting. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, we already know it's over there, so we're going to have to unfog that part of the map. Can't get that resonance gem. Yeah, this is okay. So we've pretty much explored this entire floor of the dungeon, so we're fine. A bunch of flies here. Well, I guess we can fight them. No reason to complicate things. You know I avoided it. No, I did. I think he got me. Yeah, he got me. Wasn't able to swing my sword in time. He's not gonna do that much damage to me, right? Anyway. Let's see. On the bottom of the screen, you see HP, AP. There's a purple meter below that. I don't know what that represents, but it just went down when I took the hit. Can I pause this? Not really. But I can press the trackpad to look at the basics of battle. In battle, lowering an enemy's HP to 0 will defeat them. Have you ever played an RPG before? Conversely, if an ally's HP reaches 0, they'll be KO'd. If all characters in the front are KO'd, it'll be game over. Yeah. I can't imagine if you're playing this game that you had to be told that. If you're playing this game, you already know the basics of JRPGs, I think. It's considering all the choices the game throws at you. You can select your battle commands in the command menu with up or down on the D-pad with exceptions by selecting your action in the command menu. You can use areas for waiting menu screens. Is there like a convention for people who don't speedrun RPGs? Just people who just sort of explain RPGs no one's played before? Because speedrunning a game no one's played before seems kind of weird. Like, could you imagine someone speedrunning a game like this they've never played before? They wouldn't even know what high-level play involved other than just seeing someone do menuing really fast. Tactical weight gauge is displayed on the left side of the screen. It displays the character's action state, and the character's icon will move up this. It's a timeline, like I said, like in Grandia, if you remember that game. I have videos of Grandia on this channel. Also have videos of, what was it? Blue Reflection. That's Blue Reflection. Has a timeline kind of like that, except their enemy. There's the meters on. In other words, there's a timeline where the good guys are on the left and the enemies are on the right. So they share the same timeline. You aren't always able to figure out if the enemy's coming up. But in Grandia, everyone's on the same line and everyone moves up the timeline with varying rates. Basically, it's not what do you call it? It's like in Final Fantasy Tactics there was a gauge that told you how quickly the meter, how quickly your character's turn comes up again. I wonder if this game has the same system, or does everyone just increase? Does everyone just go up the timeline at the same rate? I don't know. Character's movement speed on the tactical weight gauge affects their speed. Yep, perfect. When the icon reaches the action point, that character can select an icon. If the icon selected, the icon will begin moving the attack will the action. Reaches this point, they will execute the action. See? Attack level. Speed double when action completed. Okay. Once it reaches the top, we'll return to the bottom and speed returns to normal. Okay. Usually the greater the action, the higher the attack level will be. Once the character finishes their action, they will speed up to the top of the gauge. Once the action reaches the top, it will return to the bottom. The number next to the enemy's icon is their turn counter, and enemies can act for that number of times with one icon movement. Beware of enemies with large numbers. The frame color around the number also represents the first action type. Oh, art. Oh, yellow is art. Green is recovery support, which makes sense. Purple is a special attack. Red's a normal attack. So I guess arts are like magic. So that's cool. So you can see what kind of attack they're going to do. This has a lot of bells and whistles on it. Fast forwarding the gauge. Hold down LR1. Yep. It has no effect. It's just using everyone's waiting. Okay, so if you just want to speed things up, that's fine. So you can control the pace of combat. That's fine. This game is turn-based. That's cool. You will attack with the combo set in advance. Time will differ depending on the attack level of the combo you choose. Level 3 attack will take the most time to execute. It's a longer wind-up, which makes sense, obviously. There's no cost for attack, and will be your basic attacks. You can change your combo settings within the menu. Wow! You can customize your own combos. If you don't have the right equipment or the correct range to activate a combo, that combo will be skipped over. The icons of the combos that will be unused will be dimmed. So you see right there on the little big picture right there on the top center of the screen. Okay, so attack level 1 has 3 regular attacks and an EX. Attack level 2 has 3 regular attacks and an EX. Attack level 3 has 1 attack. Reasons for unavailability. Shaded icons cannot be used. Required weapons are not equipped. Not enough range. Another character on diagonal lines. You might be able to make a game like this with RPG Maker. I don't know how. But RPG Maker is on PC, so I'm curious about all these rules for combat. Multiple enemies are in the same line of fire. The enemies in the back cannot be selected. Okay. You have to select another attack method to defeat the enemies in front first. There's a front-rear system, which makes sense. Charge. Charge type of attack, which deals damage while pushing the icon back and attacks with a weight gauge. Yeah, so it's like a cancel attack in Grandia. You attack an enemy with that, and it knocks them further back on the timeline, which is great. I used to abuse those in Grandia if I knew they were going to attack me. Otherwise, there are a lot of instances where the knockback didn't last very long, but you can stun an enemy long enough for you to get another attack off. So you can either do a regular combo attack, which was stronger, or you can do a slightly weaker or significantly weaker cancellation attack, which knocked the enemy backwards, basically, delayed their next action, and allowed you to, which also, again, might give your characters a chance to attack again before they get a chance to attack for the first time. That sort of thing. So again, you can manipulate the timeline with attacks like that. Arts. They consume AP, attack points. Arts have various attack levels. The more powerful they are, the higher attack level they will be. There are various types of arts, such as ones that attack multiple enemies, ones that give enemies using an ally. There are also arts that can target enemies in the back that can't be attacked normally. The key to normal attack is possible to do it with the art. Okay, so they're magic points. They're magic attacks. Cooperation arts are powerful arts you can activate with help from an ally. The conditions for activation are having the characters involved in the cooperation in the Vanguard. What does Vanguard mean? With the proper equipment and no enemies between them and the gates. You know, on the left-hand side of the screen says no enemies between cooperating members. Boom. There you go. So that means they can help. Okay. Involved in the cooperation in the Vanguard. The conditions for activation are having the characters involved in the cooperation in the Vanguard. I don't know what does Vanguard mean in this context. By using a cooperation art will consume AP of all characters involved. Most of the formation must be set when using non-cooperation art. When you cooperation art, you need to check this beforehand. Might not even need it. I'll look at it, I might not even need it. Such a withdrawal will allow an escape from battle. However, there are times where it will fail, so be careful. Yep. Crack kills and ludicrous withdrawals. Withdrawal successful, you can escape from a dangerous situation, but if it fails, you'll be defenseless. Yeah, okay. So there's a risk for running away. Switch. Those current characters switch to the one set in the rear guard. So you can yeah, again, front-back system. For a front-rear system, only the characters set in the current character's rear guard can be selected. How do I know who's set to whose rear guard? Kinda wish I would have explained that at some point. Characters that switch and join battle can immediately after they cannot switch again to the next turn, okay. Reduces damage and not gain stats. That's good. Defend will solidify your defense to the next turn. Reduces damage received. Completely prevents status effects from occurring. Okay. So you can choose not to attack if you wish. Defense effective is selected. And the character's speed on the gauge will be 50% faster until reaching the start position. Okay. So again, maybe, I don't know if strategically you need to do that. You might need it against some bosses or some really hard enemies, I guess. Each enemy has a guard state. It lowers when the enemy receives damage when the gauge depletes. Again, this might not matter in actual combat because if the game is broken mechanically, you might not even need to do any of these things. Lowers when the enemy receives damage when the gauge depletes, and a guard break occurs. So there is pursuit attacks to occur. Yeah, we've already explained this. Yeah. By defeating an enemy in a guard break state, break over will occur. If you earn additional experience and marks for I think it's like a 4% increase. So we did this in the last fight we just did. Special drop will be essential for fulfilling any command. Yeah, we've already established that. Reduced guard gauge will be restored when an enemy icon touches the top of the active. Okay. And any guard break stats will also be canceled. Okay. Side attacks. If you use an attack during a guard break, side attack may occur where the rear guard kills. Okay. Side attacks with the anti-fire against occurring. Additional attacks, custom destruction, because that part's already been established. Set auto. That's going to want to set in the tactics menu. Oh, the tactics menu. We're pressing options to get auto to get canceled. Okay. Animation skip. Skip the animation for arts and other attacks, which is ways to skip. One uses R1, the other uses X. R1 skips all animations entirely. Jeez. So yeah, if you don't want to see the cutscene during combat, you can. I'll skip it later. I want you to at least be able to see what's going on. X will not skip certain parts of input as possible. It's just waiting for input for additional attack, okay? Select use over skip methods more appropriate. Wow. In addition, you can change the same full skill. Okay. Maybe later. Status effects. Status change for 3 turns. The stats will be affected. Increase and decrease will cancel each other out. So they affect a larger amount. Only affect it. So when the increase effect is higher, it'll say, okay, when the reduction effect is higher, it'll say, really? The effect of the larger amount and is currently affecting the character. Wait. Let me repeat that sentence. Increase and decrease will cancel each other, but the effect with the larger amount and is currently affecting the character will display a foot. Those words are in English, but I can't understand them. If an effect that has already acted is reapplied, the effect will not increase, but the number of active terms will be updated. Okay. So it doesn't make it stronger. It doesn't stack it in that sense. It just makes it. It just extends the duration. Okay. What a bizarre game this is. I kind of dig its potential complexity, but I don't know how it's going to play out in practice. We're going to do regular attacks. X.
Yosh.
Missed. X. That's a bunch of level 1 attacks. X. He's almost dead. See? Regular attacks missed. So we took a little hit, but CW. Anime physics. Next. I have no idea who these characters are, by the way. Where did all these people come from? Were they the rear guard characters? I didn't know my party was so huge. There were only 4 people attacking, so everyone else must be in the rear guard, I guess. Of course, you can swap them out, so that's good. Okay, so, I leveled up. Earned BP, whatever that means. BP, are you with me? What do we want here? Firearm increases ranged attacks. So she has ranged attacks. And she has M ranged attacks and S ranged attacks. What do those letters mean? I have no idea. Doesn't affect ranged accuracy, though. I'll increase skills once I figure out what skill... If I don't use skills, I'm not going to try and level them up. Let's just increase experience anyway. Yeah, see this? It says total... It says I have 3 usable skill points here to spend. I can spend them all here. Accuracy, rapid fire rate, HP recovery amount. I can also increase this with just 1. I can buy 1 stamina point, or I can buy 3 skill points. If you want it, you got it. The game lets you do it. I don't know if it matters that much, but you got it. Next. Okay, might have to go. We'll leave, but let's get into one more fight. Got him from behind. Yep, we got the initiative. We'll just use regular attacks to finish him off. We don't have full HP, so we didn't get that. We didn't get any HP back when we won the fight. Let me check. So what determines the HP recovery? The game mentioned there was an HP recovery gauge. Or an HP recovery skill. Like one of the attributes affected HP recovery. Again, I'm not skipping this. I want you to be able to see how we're. I want you to be able to see how many hit points we're getting. So I think this enemy was killed after the second person attacked. Did anyone level up? Nope, we all got bonuses. We got 1 measly experience point bonus. We don't need to escape. We're literally right here at the entrance. So we'll deal with the Chimera later. So we'll go to the entrance, save our game, and then we'll check out the rest of this. I have to end the video. We're gonna have to end the video because I spent too much time explaining. I spent too much time reading menus and tutorials. We'll pick a few more fights while we're thinking about it. Yeah, we've been playing for about 40 minutes. Yeah, we got 4 people on standby. See on the bottom of the screen there? System, save. Where's our breadcrumb save? That one. Yeah, we've been playing for about 40 minutes already. Meh. RPGs, am I right? Okay, empty slots. So I can just put someone here? How do I put someone here? Switch position of the characters. Okay, I see what's going on. You can put oh, I see what's going on. So we got 4 people. Why are these people on standby then? Let's put someone in the rear guard then. I should have done this earlier. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. It's messed up. I don't even know who these people are, by the way. I gotta keep track of my name. Okay, so that's explained. So again, how do I know if these people are compatible? I just put everyone in. I just put everyone in the thing. So maybe they'll all level up. I don't know. Can they die in a fight? I don't know. You can check the trust level between the main character and the party members by selecting an evaluation from the menu. Trust level is displayed by 6 icons. Black, green, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, I guess. Nothing. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Let's see, a mall. Sea bear in a mall, am I right? Okay, let's see. Status. You can check a character status here. If their stats are basic stats or composite stats. Okay, M means main gun, S means sub gun. Okay. Whatever that means. Basic stats are a character's own abilities. They include melee, guns. Okay. Basic stats increase perform status up, which I did twice when I leveled up those other 2 characters. Composite stats is a combination of basic stats along with equipment abilities. Elemental weakness. Yeah, okay, fine. If it goes over weakness to elements, if it goes over 101, it becomes a weak point. The higher the number, the more damage taken from that attack. The number is small, less damage taken from that element. Status effects, burn, shock, poison, etc. Status effect resistance indicates resistance stats effect. The higher the number, the harder it is to receive that status effect. Okay, so 50 means you're half as likely to receive it, and 100 means you're not going to receive it, I guess. And see where it says attribute weakness over there on the right? That blue ice is 125, which means ice attacks do 25% more damage than base. And lightning is at 50, so that means lightning attacks do half damage. Okay. Elemental weakness can be blunt, slash, pierce, gun, explosion. Okay. I haven't played a Paradox game in a while on PC. I think this might be the Japanese equivalent with anime. We'll learn a skill after a gauge increases once more. By pressing the triangle at the status screen, you can move the status up. The status up, you can assume BP and BP. I'm going to do a video for Europa Universalis, don't worry. I'll get around to that. What are we doing with character levels up? I put the triangle. Move the status up. Huh? Oh, it can also be done with the character. So you can do this at any time. And that S means you learn a skill after the gauge increases 1 more point. Okay. Which I found out accidentally when I was messing around during the last time my character leveled up. You can obtain BP when a character levels up. BP is a character-specific number and cannot be shared with others. BP, are you with me? PP can be obtained between a mission. PP is a number shared by the party. So those are the party points. Did Xenoblade Chronicles do something like that? I remember there was an RPG where you had like party points and individual points. Okay. Status up with the triangle button. Okay. So this character has Asahi has 1 usable point, but all these attributes are too expensive. So I can't afford to level them up. Like this one here, it only requires 1 point, but I have 0 usable points. That's cute. Let's see, status, triangle. Does anyone have any usable points? Nope, not except for Asahi. Okay, Asami. I can't see your face, by the way. Which I find amusing. I, Luna, Yue, Amal, Cuckoo, Naoyuki. Kengo. I guess we're back to the beginning. Okay. That's how many people we have. I'm not gonna worry about this other crap yet. Okay, so I saved my game. Let's just make sure I make a note of that. We're about to run out of time. So I'll peek ahead, see if I can get to the save point. I guess I could just show you what's going on here, yeah. We'll end the video here because I gotta set up the next video. So I'll show you around some of the areas, the 2 floors we have here. We'll go to the laundry room. So we'll do all this stuff in the next video. I just want to show you the combat and the exploration right away.